So, traveling is only really something that we've been able to do for a very short period of time. It's really nice, you know, and I had a good little bit of traveling before I actually got shut down with COVID. I don't know if you guys remember COVID, but I actually got a chance to get out of the country just before that all happened. I thought I would get sick, but I didn't. It was fantastic. And I decided to go to France. Yes, France, a beautiful place. And, you know, France is, well, other than the fact that it smells like piss, it's a very beautiful place. Everybody takes pictures. Until we get that scent distribution over the internet, I think everybody will still go to Paris. And really, I mean, I was shocked. I decided to take my sister. I had been to Paris once before when I was like 13, just a little alcoholic strolling around with my family. It was fantastic. And my sister, she's in French immersion, and she learned pretty quickly how little she actually spoke French. We're lucky. My family's from French Canada, Quebec. Woohoo! So je parle français comme un vrai Québécois, mais elle parle absolument rien. She speaks absolutely no French at all. So her introduction to France was just a bunch of people refusing to serve her, and you know, after a few hours of just not being able to get any service in Paris, you know, you just get demoralized. It's time to go home. And we decided to walk because we only had Canadian money, and we decided to go when it was a national holiday. Everybody's looking at fireworks. Nobody's at the bank. Nobody wants to give us any money. And you know, that's fair. We're all blah, 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 blah. And they're like, non, je peux pas vous aider. No. And so we had to walk. We had to walk all the way back to the Airbnb. We tried to save some money. We stayed in like the 16th quartier. I don't know. It's all divided into quarters, and there's 16 of them. That's not a quarter. But we walk back, and we're about halfway. And there's a beautiful, beautiful park. And we're approaching the park. We're very close to the park. And between me and this lovely gentleman here is there's a lovely street between us. And there's a guy, and he's kind of wobbling in like a romantic kind of way. And he's drinking, you know, because it's 9 o'clock in the morning. So, you know, you got to have your wine, your morning wine. And I guess he's, you know, and it's time to pee, and so he takes his dick out, and it's the smoothest testicles I've ever seen on a man in my entire life. He had, for such an unkept man, just very nice, smooth balls. I was shocked. I mean, he could have been Canadian by the sounds of everybody with their shaved balls, and I was jealous, honestly. For a guy to be that dirty, it was just impressive. It was just impressive. I feel like I don't take care of myself enough in comparison. And so he's hobbling along the street with his dick out, peeing. He's peeing all the way across the street. He's going everywhere. And there are these two nuns, and they run away. And my sister is just kind of like, what is that? What the fuck is that? She likes women, so it's not something she gets to see very often. She took the moment to this is an opportunity for her to inspect. Is this normal? Is 4 inches? That seems long for an unexcited man. Oh, maybe he's a little excited. And he started to froth at the mouth and run up to us a little bit. Ah! That was our introduction to Paris. It was really nice. We decided to go to the south of France after that and just get the fuck as far away from all that shit as possible. I absolutely just... You know, it's not the same mentality over here. You can't get drunk. Nobody's out in the morning getting high with me. Nobody. At 7:45 in the morning, the only people that are out are the cops. They're walking their dogs. They're not on duty or anything. They're just strolling around. And they're looking at me, smoking my joint, and they're thinking about a simpler time. A simpler time where they could just run out and they could just hit me with a baton or something, and I can see it in their eye, but they can't. And the dog's just even the dog doesn't like me. He's not excited for me to be there. 7:45 in the morning. It's a beautiful time to smoke a joint. Everybody should do it. But in this neighborhood, it's not a very popular thing. And I guess I just haven't found my people. I haven't found my people. Legalization hasn't been quite long enough. It's not widespread enough yet. But I'm patient. I'm very patient. There's no rush. Everybody, it's been lovely. If you're around, 7:45, around, Tuesdays, Thursdays, whatever. I mean, I'm around. We're probably at that park, smoking a joint, just looking at the day. It's a beautiful day.